The WordPress customizer has a number of default options that you'll likely find regardless of what theme you use. Some themes may also add additional options in the customizer, and others may not even include full support for even the most basic customizer options. We can get to the customizer in WordPress from two places. In the admin area, we could come under Appearance and Customizer, or from the front end of the site, we could simply click on the Customize option. Let's look now at some of the common options that appear. First, we have the site identity. This will include things like the site title and a tagline. We can see that as we're making these changes, they are reflected live here. We also have the option to add a site icon. We'll grab the favicon image. And then we can see that that appears up here when someone's viewing our site in the browser. We then have some color options, and this theme actually gives us some default color schemes. We could pick one of the existing ones or customize these options using the color pickers here. If you have a specific color scheme, you could also enter the hexadecimal value or return it to the default color settings. We also have an option to add in a header image, and notice that the theme should tell you what size image to have. We'll go ahead and add in a properly sized header image here. And what we'll see is that although this is a quote-unquote header, it's appearing down the side. I'm going to go back and hide this image for now, and then come into the next option for background image. I'll select the background tile option, and then you could see that we have a few options. You could tile it one way or the other, have it not repeating at all, and then set it to be scrolled or to be fixed on the page. We'll go ahead and remove this option as well. Let's stop here and save the changes that we've made, close out, come back, and view our site. We can see that they're all applied, and we can come back in the customizer anytime and make further changes. We're going to look at menus and widgets on their own, but I briefly want to mention how to work with static front page. By default in WordPress, it displays all of your blog posts on the home page. However, we have the option to choose a static home page as well. In order to do this, we're going to close out the customizer and come in and add two new pages. I'm going to paste in some content here, but I encourage you to write out a basic welcome or home type message and publish this page. I'm also going to add a new page called blog or news, depending on how you want to name this section of your site. Once I've created these pages, I can come back into the customizer, click on static front page, and then select the home page to be the front page. I would then tell it to put all of the blog posts on the posts page. Let's go ahead and save and publish this. Close out, and now we can see when we're home, we see this static home page. However, if I change the URL to be blog, which would be my blog page, then I will see all those blog posts show up. Now, ideally, we would have a nice navigation on our site to let us click home, about, blog, etc., and we'll take a look at that in a moment because we do have the option to set that up here in the customizer. So let's pick up with menus in the next video.